Hi chaps, and welcome to this tips and tricks video for Xing Tian. Most people have seen to forgotten this. Happened a few patches ago. And since one of Xing Tian's biggest problems was the fact that his ultimate takes a while spinning to actually pick up enemies, I think it's a good time to make a guide for him, or tips and tricks at the very least. His ult spins slowly no more, and so now he'll scare away your women and children and spin them into whirling death right into your friends so they can blow them up with AoE circles. First tip is pretty simple. Xing Tian's 1 does okay damage, is the best way to proc his passive healing, and has decent clear, but it's best saved for fights when assassins or ADCs jump onto your friend. Xing Tian lives for cooldown, and as such you should embrace that fact. Build as much CDR as possible early, and at the start get Breastplate of Valor if possible. It's a very nice option, it's something that I commonly build. Also, see if you can't work in Mantle of Discord or Spirit Robe near enough the end of the build or somewhere in your build to get the maximum CDR possible. Trust me, it's worth it. Xing Tian doesn't exactly do explosive amounts of damage, but he still does pretty decent damage. As such, you should try to work in items such as Voidstone, Rod of Sleepius, or even Gem of Isolation into your build. Gem being the one that I find to be the most potent, but you can find your own that you prefer and work it into your build if you can. Shinger can be nice with HP 5s, but this is a very niche pick and by no means a requirement, as your passive provides you with all the HP 5s you could ever want or need. But if the enemy has no real anti-healing and you'd like some extra survivability, then go for it. Speaking of going for it, if the enemy team decides to chase you and your ultimate is ready, watch the minimap and keep running forward. Wait until they're right on top of you, then step back fiercely and pop your ult. They will run right into it and you can throw them in a direction of your choosing. Might not stop them every time, but at the very least, if it doesn't, you should take some beats down. Now, let me just be clear here, this is far more potent if you actually have max, if not near max CDR. Otherwise, it's still great, but assuming that you only have Breastplate of Valor, your ult will be on a 72-second cooldown, and you should be able to get someone unbeadsed and get a free kill like that. Also, when you're ulting, pay attention to who exactly you've caught in your fishing rod there, as you don't exactly want to throw the bad catch. Being tanks into your teammates that's pretty much what they want. Instead, throw them into a nearby wall. Just make sure you don't throw them into squishy mages, otherwise many deaths will occur and it will probably be your fault. Unless you have Miss Edgy herself, because her silencing field does prevent them from doing too much and she can single out the tank with her 1, allowing the rest of the team to pick off and smash the rest of the DPS. Win-win-win. When you're taking damage from any external force, make sure to observe the attacker's attack pattern. If you can do that, you may be able to time your hops correctly so that you can mitigate a nice chunk of damage when it's coming your way. Depending on your DPS characters, it may be more beneficial for you to level some points into your 2, as you'll increase your root duration and overall CC combo duration. However, you should make sure that your damage is fairly decent, as I said, and you don't want to do this for sleeping teammates. Also, look for opportunities to take enemy beads away all the time, as if you have max CDR on Xing, you'll have a 54 seconds cooldown on his ult, and so burning beads on free squishy targets in the next fight, you'll have an easy time ulting them, provided that they don't have built-in CC into their kits, and you'll have some easy kills racked up for you. As far as counters are concerned, be wary of the fat men, except for Zongadonga. No one loves Zongadonga. Both possess enough interruption to prevent you from landing effectively your hook slam and leap, and for Buckers, just wait until he burps. It's a simple thing, kind of annoying, but once his burp's over, he can't interrupt the hook slam combo. As for Kumba, hope that he wastes his yawn, or root, and maybe, I don't know, AFKs from his keyboard for a bit. Try to limit using your 1 on either of these gods, for either if you want to try to get them bursted quickly, or you need a touch of healing. Of course. As for countering Xing Tian, try to keep him poked and under control with damage. His passive is strong, but not that strong. On her can be very annoying, His ultimate grants him CC immunity, allowing him an extra way to cancel his ult and less of a reliance on beads, meaning that if he were to get even an inkling of CDR, which is going to be rare and probably never going to happen, but if it does happen, he'll always be able to stay out of your ultimates no matter what you do. Also, he has more than enough leaps and escapes to get out of your hook combo, and essentially he's not very fun. Other than that, he doesn't really do too much else, but he's just more of an annoyance than anything else. The same can be said for Xingwei. If you try to do the hook slam combo and she's got her escape up, she'll fly away and use your initiation to simply run. If you try to ult her, she, like on her, can simply just ult and it grants her CC immunity. And, well, she's Xingwei, so of course she has a knockup herself, just in case you decide to chase her, and an attack steroid, so that's always fun. Those are my tips and tricks for Xing Tian. I hope you found something useful, learned something new, or at the very least enjoyed the video. If you did and you're new here, then please subscribe. There's more content just like this on its way. And if you're interested in Overwatch, give that a look as well. As always, please leave a like on this video as it motivates me to make more, especially if you enjoyed, and share it so more people can potentially like it, meaning potentially more. Until next time, have a nice day, and I'll see you guys in a few.